Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be how to take care of pets in Virtual Families 3. I don't know why I haven't made this video yet, but I recently got the idea to make it, so I decided I'm going to. And this video will be helpful if you are new to the game, but I also think it could be helpful if you just need to learn more about pets, or you might even find some useful information in this, even if you do know a lot about pets. Anyways, let's get going into today's video. So the first thing we are going to be talking about in today's video is pet food. So right over here you will see that there are pet bowls. I have 4 because I bought extra. You can buy extra with real money. Anyways, to check how much pet food you have, all you have to do is tap on one of the bowls and it will show you how much food is available in the bowls right now. I try to keep around like 1,500 food. I know that seems like a lot, but I usually have at least one pet, but a lot of times I have multiple pets at the same time. So I try to keep a lot of food just in case I can't go on my game for a day or something like that, that they'll have enough food while I'm gone. Now I'll show you guys how to buy the pet food. First of all, you're going to want to go into the store and go to pets, and then you can go over to pet food. And here you have 2 kinds of pet food. There is the normal pet food and the organic pet food. You can also find it by going into food and medicine and scrolling over until you find the pet food. And they are the same 2 kinds of food. And just like with normal groceries, all you have to do is choose the one you want and buy it. And then you're going to go into your inventory. In the first tab, you will be able to find your pet food. And once you find it, you might not have the same problem as me, but I have tons of stuff. You just tap on it and then tap on the table, and then your people will put away the food, and it instantly goes into the pet bowls. As you can see, I have even more food now. I haven't noticed a difference in buying organic and normal pet food, so it's up to you which one you guys want to buy. Alright, let's move on to the next step. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is pet medicine. So you're going to need to make sure you keep your pet healthy. If it gets sick, it could pass away. So you're going to want to make sure you get your pet medicine right away. So if they're, yes, my mouse's name is Mouse, but that's besides the point. If their status says a bit sick, then you need to get the medicine. Over here where it says hyper, if that says a bit sick, you're going to need to get the medicine. So the way to get medicine is you're going to want to go to the store, and then you can go to pets, and then you will be able to see it in the pet food. There is pet medicine, so you can buy it this way. And there's also another thing that you can do. So you can go onto your pet's detail page and go to this top left little button which says upgrade me. And from there, if your pet is sick, you can take your pet to the vet. Now this also will fill up their health bar. So if their health bar is low, even if you give them the medicine, it doesn't really raise the health bar that much. But taking them to the vet will raise the health bar, and then you can fill that up so they're as healthy as they can be, and they won't be sick either. So if they're sick, the vet will make the health bar go up and refill their health, and it will also cure their illness. The medicine, it will only cure their illness, make them feel better. It won't raise the health bar, that I've noticed at least. So yeah, just something, but you don't have to do that. You can just buy the medicine. I know the vet can be like expensive. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is toys, beds, and furniture for your pets. So you can buy toys and beds and furniture for your pets. Over here I have this little cat tree thing where they can like scratch, and they can, well, usually in real life they'll be able to hide in it, but they don't do that. You can also get dog houses and dog toys. There's also cat toys. There are things for the turtles and for the mice, and everything pretty much has its own toy. So you can buy the beds, the furniture. They'll use the beds, they'll sleep on them. They will, once in a while the dogs will chew on the toys. I've never seen the cats interact with any of the toys. I've never seen the mice interact with their toy either, or the ball. I don't know if you can get your people to play fetch or anything like that, because I've never been able to have that work on my game. But if you can, let me know down in the comments, is there like a way to make it work, because I have not been able to ever get that to work. But you can buy the furniture at least for looks. They can sleep in their beds. The cats do use the scratcher, but as far as the feather toy and the ball, I've never seen them use it. sometimes, like the cat is doing right now, I have not renamed her yet, but like the cat's doing right now, they'll go and chew on the little toys once in a while. As you can see, there is a lot of toys over here. I kind of made this a little toy box, but they'll do that and then they'll run off. The dogs do that as well, but that's as much as I've seen them really play with any of the toys. As for turtles and the turtle rock, they will go sit on their rock once in a while, but mine don't do it very often. They're mostly wandering around the house. Once in a while they would go in the terrarium too, but not all the time. So I just wanted to point that out before you go and buy everything for your pet. It might not be necessary because they might not use it. I would definitely recommend getting a bed, but they'll also sleep on the couches and stuff too. But I think it's nice for your pets to have their own bed, but you don't have to get it, especially if you're just starting out, because they will sleep other places. Alright, moving on, we are going to go on to baths. So your pets are going to get stinky, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. Their status will be not feeling clean, and when that happens, there are a few things you can do. And I get questions about this all the time. Like, so often I get questions about this. It's one of like my top pet questions is, how do you give them a bath? How do you help them when they're not feeling clean? So what you can do, the first step is, if your pet needs a bath, you can go to the flea market, and once in a while in the flea market there will be a pet soap. I think I might have one to be able to show you guys, but I'm not sure. I try to buy them every time they are there. Yes, so there's a pet soap that you can buy, and there's also a pet brush, and these are one-time uses. This is the pet brush, sorry. They're one-time uses, but you can use them so your pet is not feeling like not clean, so that it feels clean, and that will help. The next thing you could do is you can get the groomer. So if you go onto the pet detail page, you can go into upgrades and you can see the pet grooming, and this can help with the pet's hygiene. So you just go in there and you go to the groomer, and then it will give them a haircut and they will be feeling cleaner. Sometimes this doesn't even work though. So what I do most of the time, this is the last thing you can do, and this is what I usually do because it's the easiest thing and I think it works the best. You can just wait for your pet to clean themselves, and eventually they will. So their hygiene will go back up just by cleaning themselves. But if they're just like not feeling clean for a long time, I would recommend trying to get the pet soap or pet brush from the flea market. And even if you don't have a pet at the moment, if you have like extra money, like nothing to spend it on like I do, just buy the pet soap and brush just to have on hand, so when you need it you can use it. Anyways, let's go on to the last step I have for you guys today. I do have more tips and things I want to talk about before I end the video, but this is the last, like, this is kind of like a 5-step how to take care, and then we're going to go into like tips and more information about pets. So the last thing that we are going to be talking about before we go into like the tips and extra information is training. The pets will do things that you don't like. They also have a training bar, and they'll also do things that you will like. So this training bar is how trained they are. It goes up when they get like more trained. So there are a couple ways of training your pets. Easiest way is just use the green and red hand for different behaviors. If they do something you don't like, use the red hand, and that will train them not to do it. If they do something that's good, you can give them the green hand, and that will encourage them to be like more behaved. The other thing you can do, and I don't know how much of a difference this really makes, it makes the bar go up, but I haven't like done enough like research, but it might work. You can send them to obedience school, and it's kind of expensive, but it will raise up their bar, and I mean, hopefully it helps them to learn what not to do. So as you can see, there is where the bar is at right now. I will buy the obedience school so that you guys can see how much it goes up. So there we go. It says, wow, what a difference a little training makes. And there is where the bar is at now. So it should help with their behaviors, but I don't know if it actually does or not. So now we're going to go on to the last things, which are just kind of some extra information. So the pets in this game do not live forever like they do in virtual families too. They only live for a few days, real life days, or like 20 15 to 20 years in the game. These are all the kinds of pets you can get. You can get cats, dogs, reptiles, and you can also get rodents, which I'm sure you know if you're watching this video, you have probably checked out the pets. I wanted to tell you guys which pet lives the longest. So shortest and longest living pets would be the rodents live the shortest and the turtles live the longest. The dogs and cats are kind of in between. It's sad, but in this game, they do not live forever, sadly. The other thing I wanted to talk about is you can send your pets to pet daycare, and this just sends them off. If you just need them out of the house for a while, you can go and send them to pet daycare. They'll be gone for the rest of I believe the rest of your in real life day. If you send them to destination daycare, they will be gone for a few days and then they will come back after a few days. I just wanted to let you guys know about that since I did go over the other things in the pet detail page. I didn't want you guys to have to be like, wait, what's the daycare like though? So yeah, anyways, that's what that is like. They just leave for a little while and they come back. Where did the mouse just go? That was weird. They come back pretty happy. So if your pet's not feeling happy, that could also help with happiness, as well as giving them attention, praising them, and giving them treats will also help with happiness. Where are they going? Did you guys see that? Two of the pets just went somewhere. Hold on, I need to see where they're going. Are they hiding under that dresser? I need to see this. Where's the dog so that I can see? He is hiding. Yeah, wow. I haven't really seen them hide much before. That's weird. Pets have been hiding a lot lately in this game, I've noticed. Anyways, so yeah, you can also go in the flea market. You can buy them pet treats once in a while. I always try to keep 1 or 2 on hand. You can buy a deluxe pet treat and a normal pet treat. If you go on family trips, you can get even more pet treats. You can kind of stock up. I mean, it depends on what your people want to buy, but mine usually buy some pet treats, so I'll have a few pet treats stocked up so that I can feed my pets a pet treat if I want to. Alright everyone, I think that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all for my next video. Let me know what kind of pet did you get in Virtual Families 3. There's one more thing I wanted to say, that sometimes you'll get random pop-ups on the game, and those will be like, you know, like the random little events that pop up on your game. Sometimes you'll get those and you'll get, there's one that gives you kittens, there's one that gives you a mouse, which is actually how I got this mouse, and there is one that will give you a free turtle. So I just wanted to tell you about those. There are also pop-ups that involve pets you already have. You can figure those out on your own. It'll be a surprise for you guys. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and let me know what kind of pet you have in Virtual Families 3. Alright guys, bye!